Welcome to Confident Chaos, Leo Nation. I'm here to do a reading for my Leos. So everybody come on in, get comfortable. You know the only rule is to be kind. I started the reading with your planetary alignments. And Leo, you came out in your reading, the first line, like first card was the sun. The sun is all about how you see yourself and how others see you. The theme is vitality, okay, ruled by Leo, the sun. Then you got the fourth house, ruled by Cancer. This house is associated with either the dominant parent or the mother figure from childhood. It deals with foundation, upbringing, and roots. Then you pulled the fifth house, which is also ruled by Leo. The fifth house is where enjoyment, sexuality, and children reside, right? Um, you may also find your creative talents and your amusement here. And then the card on the bottom was Jupiter, which is about expansion. It's ruled by Sagittarius. So Jupiter stays in the sign for about 6 to 18 months. It tells you how you're going to make your money. It tells you the best career for you and earthly attainments, okay? Anything physical, money, foundation, assets, things like that. I feel like, Leo, what it's trying to tell me is that for a long time, something about a mother figure or someone that represented a mother figure, um, or someone that's just ruled by Cancer, somebody associated with this fourth house was preventing you from unleashing these creative talents, from expanding. But I feel like this is something that you got over now. So we'll see what's going on with this spread, okay? I'll clarify this one. But before I clarify, let's pull from my colorful index cards, and then I'll get into tarot and some oracles, possibly. Okay? This is your first time here, welcome. The energy is calm, cool, and collected. We're here to heal, we're here to elevate, we're here to ascend. Do we get into the dirty stuff? Of course, the name of the channel is Chaos, right? So we get into the dirty stuff, but it's to clean it up. It's not to sit in it, it's not to dwell in it, it's to clean that shit up, okay? Whether it's relationships, ways of thinking, old values that we need to throw away, whatever it is preventing us from moving forward, this is what that's for, Leo. So let's see what we get in this spread. Is it going to be connected to the first spread? Is it going to be something totally different? We see. On the bottom we were on a break. So I don't know if that has something to do with the reading. We'll find out. Sounds like a relationship, okay, sometimes. And maybe I'm talking to someone who was in a relationship with the Cancer that prevented them from expanding and moving forward. But we'll see. Your first card is, I know that you miss me. Okay. Refuses to let go. Evidence of plans to destiny swap. I remember when my heart broke. Loss of real estate. Pulling away when things get too close. Okay. Why are these cards here? Let's find out. So I don't solicit readings. You can leave a donation if you choose. The information is in the description box. Okay. Let's leave that here. Apparently something with the relationship is going on. It seems like, Leo, whoever you were in a relationship with, maybe you guys lived together, or maybe you just spent a lot of time in their home, or vice versa. I feel like the relationship was progressing at a rate that was comfortable, but it got to a point where one of you pulled away. Things were getting a little too serious and a little too real, and someone pulled away. But in the midst of all of this, and yes, someone was heartbroken. You can tell, I know that you miss me. Someone wants to come back, or someone feels that they're missed. Someone refuses to let go of the relationship. So it's kind of a little mess here. We'll see what's going on. With evidence of plans to destiny swap, I feel like that's linked to the fifth house. This was a person that saw your creative abilities and not necessarily wanted to swap with them, but didn't understand them, didn't know how to deal with them in a certain way. Leo, I feel like when someone doesn't understand, okay, for example, let's put it this way, for creativity, let's say you are a musician, but you have a great talent in something in tech. And you could be in a relationship with someone that doesn't understand why you would chase a singing career over something that's substantial and stable like tech, right? So maybe this person is just not sabotaging, but making it harder for you to pursue anything creatively, especially since they don't understand it. Like, why would you pursue this when you could do that? You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. But that's neither here or there. Let's get some tarot and see what comes out. So it seems like this person is a little bit of a hater, boo. Right? Because just because you don't understand something doesn't mean you try to destroy it. But we're humans, and that's what humans tend to do when they don't understand something. But let's see what's going on, Leo. This could be a friend. Doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, but we'll see what comes out in the tarot. This could be a friend that feels like a roommate even. Let's see what's going on. King of Teddy Bears. Someone that's emotionally stable. Work hard, play hard, Princess of Tokens. Do I want to use this deck? Let's see. All right, Leo. Let's do a little spread and see what comes out. Let's get the past and the present. Something ended. We have the World, we have Nine of Balloons, and we have the Princess of Circus. Something ended in your life, Leo, that sent you into a full-blown panic mode. But it's a good thing because, again, here's your creativity. Something about your Princess of Circus is all about unleashing your creativity. I feel like something was trying to stifle you. A person was trying to stifle you. But that's not happening anymore. Yeah, you put an end to that. Let's see what else the spreads have to say. Okay. I don't even know if you could see all of these. Let me move this up. Bear with the sister now. Bear with me. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to tell you what all of these cards represent. Just want to make sure you see all of them. Okay. Can you see all of them? Yeah. Okay. So here represents your past and your present. In the past, something either put an end to your creativity and put you in full-blown panic mode, or something tried to put an end to your creativity and it caused you to go into like a full-blown panic mode. Okay. The future going as it is now in the current energy is the Seven of Tokens, the Five of Balloons, and the Six of Teddy Bear. You could be having, in the future, you could be looking back at things and seeing it as something that you had to get over, get through, something that you had to, it's like looking back at defeating your opponents with the Five of Balloons here, your investments. So in the future, what is looking like, what the future you're creating right now, You're going to look back at things that you probably were in panic mode about, or worried about, or felt like it gave you anxiety, and look back and realize that you didn't have to, you already won. Whatever it was that you were battling, you already won. So you didn't have to look back and worry about anything. Yes, acknowledge the past, but don't let it, make you feel as if, for example, how can I explain this? Because this energy is the future as you're creating it right now. So if you keep going on the same path you're going, the future that you're creating is benefiting off of investments, 7 of tokens, but having patience, looking back and knowing that you just needed to have patience. You defeated all of the competition. You just needed to sit back and wait. That's the future that you're creating right now. The ultimate outcome, if that doesn't change, is the Magician, the Knight of Balloons, and the Princess Balloons. Your perception, your sharp wit is going to show you that you have everything you need to make this movement, whatever it is. It seems like you want to accomplish something. And the ultimate outcome is that you're going to do it, but you're worried about it. It's like you're doing the work, you're putting in all of the hours, you're studying, whatever it is, you're doing what you have to do, but you're still sitting up worried about it. And everything is within you. You have everything you need to succeed, and you're actually going to succeed. You just need to have patience. So the ultimate outcome is you get what you want. Okay. And the Knight of Balloons is the Knight of Swords. So it's going to be fast. If you keep moving the way you're moving now, Leo, keep investing, keep working hard, keep putting in whatever it is, you're going to be able to manifest whatever this is, and it's going to come in faster than you think. Okay? That's if you stay on the same track that you're on now. What are the challenges that can arise? What are the warnings or advice? You have the Queen of Balloons, you have the Two of Teddy Bears, and you have the Tower. Okay? So that's related to the Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Tower is the Tower, right? What can come against you is you have a relationship in your life. It could be off and on because it refuses to let go. This seems like something that's cyclical. The warning is, especially with Queen of Balloons, stay mentally sharp, stay straight, stay focused on whatever it is that you want to come in. Change is a big change, or something comes into, like, how can I explain this? To throw you a curveball in some kind of way, but it's not really a curveball because the Tower is like total destruction. Like it brings something down that wasn't working so that you can rebuild it. Maybe it's this relationship, Leo, with the Queen of Balloons, Two of Teddy Bears. It's like trying again to make this relationship work. You could have lived together, moved out, moved back in. It's just something, it's like two people that won't leave each other alone. Basically, that's what it looks like. They could pack up, move away, they find their way back. They can decide that they just want to be friends. The relationship progresses again. It's just something that doesn't pull away from each other. And finally, something is going to happen, or a challenge or warning is going to come that's going to make or break this decision. Are you guys going to stay together? Yes or no? Are you guys going to progress? Yes or no? This Tower is coming in. Now, an alternate future for you can be the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the 7 of Circus. 7 of Circus is the 7 of Wands. The ultimate future that's possibly coming to you, Leo, is that you're going to overcome whatever odds are stacked against you. You're going to be able to create this life that you want to create, and fortune favors you. So either way, it's like over here, whatever hard work you're putting in, you're going to see you beat out the competition and succeed. Over here, an alternate, it's even better than the first, Because this says, yes, you will face opposition. You will face things that's stacked against you that you have to overcome, but you will succeed. Wheel of Fortune, Empress. Whatever it is that you're investing your time and energy in, the bottom line is that it's going to succeed. That's all that's coming from this. Like, in other words, Leo, what I'm seeing is that things that you see are a big delay or putting some kind of challenge in your way or making it hard for you to get through whatever it is that you're doing, it's going to subside. You're going to be able to get through it. Things are going to get better. Both alternate futures are great. So let's clarify this stuff. First, I want to go back to the first spread, and then I'll come back down here. Why do we have the Sun, the 4th house, and the 5th house? We have Judgment, 9 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Give me 1 second. So whatever this creative thing that you're trying to bring forth, Leo, you're the only one stopping yourself. 8 of Swords with this 5th house, it seems like you're the one creating the blockages to a certain extent. For example, if you are putting something out online, you're already doubting yourself, saying, no one's going to pay attention. No one did. So you're creating that energy for yourself. It's stopping your creativity. With your 4th house, whatever this mother figure is, or dominant parent, or whoever this is, this foundation brings you happiness. This foundation is what gives you the energy to go after your wish fulfillments. The Sun, we have Judgment. You finally awaken into your purpose and stop worrying about how other people see you. You took a self-assessment and you realized, hey, I like myself. I don't need anyone else to like me. It's kind of an awakening. It's kind of always being hard on yourself and then finally realizing one day that I am more than enough. Judgment. Who misses you and refuses to let go? Who misses Leo and refuses to let go? Ace of Wands, someone that you had a passionate relationship with. Could be a fire sign. Strength, yep, could be a Leo. Another Leo, or is it you, Leo? Who is this person? Someone you used to have fun with. 3 of Cups. Someone you used to go out, celebrate with, called when you had great news, shared information, had good laughs, had a friendship with. Okay. And what happened? Chariot. Someone moved away. Someone left the relationship. Someone moved away from the relationship. Why? Give me another card with the Chariot. Why? King of Swords. Somebody was lying. Somebody was caught lying or lying in communication. Okay. And that broke your heart, Leo. Somebody lied to you and that broke your heart, Leo. Someone that used to have a good time that you had to move away from. Yeah, and that's that loss of real estate. Loss of real estate. If you weren't living with this person, you relocated and pulled away. Can I get another card for this? What's I remember you broke my heart? I remember when you broke my heart. What's that? Knight of Wands. This person was in and out. This person was just frivolous, just not really paying attention. They decided, like, if when you took a break from each other, if it's a friendship and you just stop hanging out for a little while, they decided to go on their own. They didn't wonder why. They just kind of went out and had fun and enjoyed themselves. They really didn't show like the separation bothered them, Leo. It could be another fire sign, Leo. Well, this is you. Yeah, Ten of Swords. But in reality, they really felt like that. They were showing the world they were a Knight of Wands energy. Nothing bothers them. I'm still passionate. I'm still out and about. I'm still having fun. I still look good, right? But in reality, they were Ten of Swords, defeated, stuck. Okay. How does Leo feel about this person? Queen of Swords. You'll have a conversation with them, but you don't think anything would change. Eight of Swords. You're willing on having a conversation with this person, but you don't feel like anything substantial will come from it or anything will change. So is Leo done, basically? We have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you're leaving them out in a cold. You're done with whoever this is. Whoever this person was, they were the one that was stifling your creativity. I don't know how. I don't know why your attention was so much on them and not yourself, Leo, but that's what happened. And I feel like you finally broken free from that. That's why we have Jupiter here. You're going to be on your way to expand, and you couldn't expand with this person. If you were in a relationship with them, they went out and did whatever the hell they wanted to do while you guys were on a break. And I feel like, I don't know how you felt about that, but obviously you know about it. I know that for sure. You didn't like it and you're not reconciling. It doesn't seem like it, not at the moment. So now, why do we have the Princess of Circus, the World, and the Nine of Balloons here for your past and present? You put something to an end, probably that relationship. The Emperor, yeah, and you started running a strict program, owning your space, having confidence. As soon as you separated from this person, Leo, you started having control. Better control of your creativity, better control of your life, better control of your energy, better control of yourself. If Leo keeps going this way with all of these boundaries and strict programming and structure in their masculine energy, what's the outcome? We have the Seven of Tokens, Five of Balloons, Six of Teddy Bears. Staying away from honoring the past, but trying to create new memories, not allowing that to hold you too many. And investing. So why do we have the Seven of Tokens, Five of Balloons, Six of Teddy Bears? We have Death in reverse. So when I clarify that future as you're creating it right now, you're still needing to do something currently in the current energy in order to avoid this, like I hear bout of stagnation, like this little chunk of time that you're going to be stagnant. You need to keep investing and Stop letting the past hold on to you so much. It's making you stagnant, okay? You've defeated everything you needed to defeat it. You've learned whatever lesson you needed to learn. You just need to let go of what happened, the past, okay? It's time to create new memories. Now, down here, your ultimate outcome, the future that does not change, is the Magician, the Knight of Balloons, and the Princess of Balloons. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, slow and steady, baby. You want to move fast. That's why the Knight of Balloons is here. You want the outcome. You want the investments. You want everything that the hard work that you put into. You want the the fruit to grow. Like I plant the seeds today, the fruit is up, sprouted tomorrow. That's what you want, and that's not how it works, Leo. Yes, you are the magician. Yes, the magic is within you. You have everything in you to create whatever it is you want to create, and your perception is sharp right now. But that doesn't mean that everything is going to come fast. Knight of Balloons. Knight of Pentacles is the advice that they're giving you. It's time to go slow and steady so you can win the race. It's not a time to move at accelerated speeds. It feels like you got over one thing or got through the situation with someone, whoever it is, whether it's a lover, a friend, family, whatever. And now you just want to speed up and get to the get to a new chapter or get to the finish line or something. And that's not how it works. It's slow and steady. So now, what's the possible challenge? A tower, which is a big change with the relationship. Let's see what's going on. And Queen of Balloons is air energy. So I don't know if that means something to any of you guys. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. Something about this relationship is unrealistic and or stagnant, like it's not moving. It's a relationship that you have that's it's kind of stuck. You're not moving forward, you're not moving backwards, but you're not moving. And so something is going to happen to shake that shit up. A tower is going to come to make or break this relationship. So be on the lookout for that. I don't know what relationship that is, Leo. Only you know. But Two of Wands in reverses. It could be sadness too about the relationship after a tower hit. But I'm kind of getting more of procrastination. Like nothing is moving. Now, for if you change now, remember I told you, something in the present that you're doing brings both of these outcomes in the future. Now, when I clarified, you have the Empress, so you have these strict things in place, boundaries, structure, control. And I feel like you need to let go of a little bit. I know what I said earlier was different, but I think you need to let go of a little bit because that's why over here you have stagnation. You're not forging ahead because you're being too strict about something, Leo. Okay, so you need to figure that out, right? But another possible outcome, if you let loose on the reins, if, for example, let's say right now you're not letting people into your energy. It doesn't have to be that, but let's just say that's what it is. You're preventing someone from coming in that's going to help you advance. By locking everybody out, protecting your heart is building boundaries around it. It's not building a jail around it. Boundaries allow people in as long as they follow the rules. Jail is not letting you in. So you're putting your heart or your energy in a jail, and that's how you're protecting yourself. You're not letting opportunities in, which is going to make it take longer. It's going to stagnate it. You have to open up a little bit, Leo. Okay. If you do decide to open up, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the Circus. You get to create freely. Okay, you realize you can overcome any odds stacked against you, and you get the Wheel of Fortune. Fortune favors you. Luck turns in your favor, and it is clarified by the King of Cups. It's something about your energy, your heart space, your head space, spirituality, something that you have tight boundaries on that you need to loosen up a little bit because it's causing stagnation. You want to be like the King of Cups. You want to use the wisdom from the experiences that you've had and use it in the right place, not lock it up and have your ego protect you to where you don't experience new things, because it's something with your creativity that's linked to you being a little more open in what you are right now, Leo. Okay? So I hope that really helps someone, because I want you to get kind of like through that. Let's go to your Akashic records. Oh, child. Let's see what's going on for the Leo. Let's see what's going on for the Leo. Leo, we have release attachments. Maybe that's the things you're holding on to. Memories, things that happen, shit that people that wronged you, things like you have to let that go, because there's something you need to let go of. It's either a limiting belief, an untruth, or negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. I'm going to end it here, because it's like I went all around the world just to get to this card. I should have just pulled this deck. But yes, Leo, it could be relationships. It could be the way you think. It could be people. It could be family. It could be the unbearing mother. It could be all of the above that's going on simultaneously that was holding you back from being the empress, from empressing. Spirit wants you to empress. They want you to create. They want you to receive. You can't do all of that. It's being blocked because you have attachments that you need to release. So Leo, I hope this helped you. It's time to release the attachments. If you haven't already checked out the main channel, Confident Chaos Tarot, it has all the signs. Please go over there and subscribe. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe here, because I'm trying to get to 50 so that I can go live. Okay? So like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. Bye.